Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video we will see what is meant by experiment and its types. So an experiment is nothing but in probability. So it is a process or procedure that when we carried out it gives results in one or several possible ways that we will call it as outcomes. So what is meant by an experiment? Whenever we are doing something, we will get one or several possible outcomes. So what is the purpose of this? It is used to study uncertain or some random events. It is main purpose is to study the uncertainty of the events. So example is tossing a coin, rolling a die, or another thing is measuring the lifetime of a bulb. So if you take different bulbs, their lifetime will be vary. It is not the same. So each time you perform these actions, the outcome is not certainly you can tell. So when you toss a coin, you cannot tell exactly whether you are get head or tail. So similarly, if you measure uh, the lifetime of a bulb, so different bulbs will give different lifetime. So these are called an experiment. An experiment. So in general, we'll have two types of experiment. One is called deterministic experiment. Deterministic experiment. So when we'll call an experiment is deterministic means if the outcome, if we are able to tell certainly or surely, or we are able to predict the outcome, then such an experiment, if we do multiple times under the same conditions, we are able to predict the outcome of the experiment, then that experiment is called deterministic experiment. So example is if you are heating the water, if you are heating the water at 100 degrees centigrade, so always the water will get boil. Always the water will get boil. So no other outcome. So simply the water will get evaporated. So the second thing is if you drop an object, it will always fall down. Whatever may be the object, due to gravity of the earth, the object will always fall towards the earth. So here the outcome we are able to predict in advance. The outcome is not random, so that is why it is called deterministic experiment. So next type of experiment is random experiment. What is random experiment? If you are not able to tell or predict the output of the experiment with certainty before performing, if you are not able to tell the output surely, then those are experiments are called random experiment. Only after performing the experiment only we are able to know the outcome. So whereas in deterministic experiment, even if you don't boil the water, you can say if you heat the water will always gets evaporated. And the second thing is if you drop an object, before dropping the object you are sure it will always falls. So that is why they are called deterministic experiment. So whereas in random experiment, so without tossing a coin, we cannot tell whether we will get head or not. So that is why they are called random experiment. In short, deterministic experiment means outcome is certain under the repeatable and identical conditions. So we are able to predict the outcome, then they are called deterministic experiment. Random experiment means outcome is uncertain. We may not predict the outcome in advance. Then it is called random experiment. I hope you are able to understand what is meant by experiment what is deterministic experiment and what is random experiment. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and classmates.